Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, ring-a-ding-ding. Welcome back to BitcoinMayne. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get free Dogecoin. That's right, absolutely free. You're not going to steal it from anyone, okay? And you're not going to pay in exchange to buy it. That's ridiculous. Why would you pay for something if you can get it for free, okay? And not to mention, you can brag to all your friends on how you're mining Dogecoin. And if you've been following the news recently, you probably know what Dogecoin is going through. It's a great time to buy, and it's an even better time to mine, okay? Because we're on a dip right now. So this is what I consider dip mining, and I want to be the guy that shows you how to do it. So guys, if you appreciate what I'm doing here, consider subscribing, comment, like, hit that bell notification icon so you guys find out the next time I upload a video. All right, I want to be the guy that shows you how to do this, and I really appreciate your time coming on my channel and giving me the chance. All right, thanks guys. Let's go ahead and get right started here. What I want you to do, first things first, is open up your favorite browser. We're going to be downloading two things. The first of which is going to be our Dogecoin miner. It's called Unmineable Miner. And the second is going to be our Dogecoin wallet, where we are going to send our Dogecoin when we're done mining it. Okay, so let's go to unmineable.com/coins/doge. You don't have to memorize this, okay? I'm going to put this in the description below. So once you have this populated, all right, go ahead and click enter. And I'm using Google Chrome, by the way. This is going to work on any browser. It might yell at you when it comes to security, so disable that. Windows security and browser security picks up miners and wallets as malware for some reason, but it's perfectly fine, okay? So you're going to go over to download. We're going to ignore all this complicated crap. And when you get here, you're going to see two files. You're going to see the main version and the miner files included. Let's go ahead with the miner files included. It's just super simple this way. So you're not going to download this. What you're going to do is right click and you're going to save link as. Okay. I've done this a couple of times, right? But in your case, you're not going to see anything here. Save it to anywhere you find fit. In my case, it's going to be a compressed zip folder on my desktop. You're going to need some sort of unzipping software, whether it's WinRAR, WinZip, 7-Zip, which is what I'm using. They're all the same, just different variants and brands, if you will. So once you've done that, go ahead and click save. Just a heads up, I have two monitors, so I'm going to be sliding in and out. I apologize if that's confusing. So much woe, that download is dangerous. Very accept the risk. Okay, and like I said, it picks it up as malware, but I promise it's completely safe. So what you're going to do is basically open up your Unmindable Miner. If you see some sort of blockage when you try to do this through internet security, you just need to disable your antivirus and that'll take care of it. If you're on Google Chrome, you're going to go up to these three dots. You're going to go to settings. You're going to go to privacy and security. You're going to go into security, and then you're going to go to no protection. Okay. No comment. Open up your Unmindable Miner. Okay. And what you're going to see is this file here, Unmindable Miner. We're going to click that file to open it up. Okay, and like I said, I have two monitors, so it might pop up on the other side. Windows protected your PC. You can either click don't run, but we want to run it. So if you click more info, you can run anyway. And this is on Windows 10 64-bit, by the way. Okay, so when you hit run, you're just kind of waiting for it to pop up here. And let me go back here. You're going to be presented with this screen here. You can either choose to mine using a graphics card or a CPU. If you have a strong graphics card, for example, on this PC, I'm using a 1660 Ti NVIDIA. So if you've got at least 4 gigabytes, then you can use a graphics card miner. And if you don't, then you can use your CPU miner. All right. So in our case, we're going to use a graphics card and we're going to click next. And then you're going to have this list where you get to select which token you want to mine. So in our case, it's going to be Dogecoin. And this address here, you're not going to have anything here. Okay. It's going to be blank and this green button is going to be faded out. It's going to look something like this. So you need a receiver address. Now, a receiver address is pretty much where your Dogecoin is going to go after you're done mining it. All right, so this is the second part. I'm going to show you how to get your own address. So once you've gone this far, just slide that to the side, go back to your browser, and go to the Dogecoin website, dogecoin.com. There's tons of other wallets out there, but this is the one I recommend because this is the one that's built by the developers themselves. Okay, we want this to be as official as possible. I love their website. Look at this. You can just click around and see like all these different nodes and exploding. You can actually get quite distracted. But anyway, if we go to get started now on the top right hand corner, you can go right here, number 1, choose your wallet. Okay, pick a wallet from our wallet section. Go ahead and click that. Once you do that, you're going to be presented with two screens, multi-Doge, okay, and Dogecoin Core. For the purposes of this video, we're going to use Dogecoin Core. Multi-Doge, the only thing about multi-Doge is that it basically skims the blockchain, all right, and it provides really fast sync times, whereas Dogecoin Core is a full wallet. And if you really want to support the Dogecoin community, you want to download Dogecoin Core because you're actually using your own computer's power to contribute to network confirmations, okay? Whereas if you're using multi-Doge, it's much faster, but you're depending on other nodes on the network. You're just there to mine it. So be a nice Doge and pick up the Dogecoin Core, okay? It's really not that resource intensive compared to multi-Doge. It really isn't. So in my case, I'm going to download the Windows 64-bit version. And of course, security threats. This type of file can harm your computer. Do you want to keep Dogecoin? Anyway, yes, keep. So once that's downloaded, of course, very well, that download is dangerous. We're going to much accept the risk. We're mining Dogecoin here. We got to obviously use the right terminology, right? So once you have this exe file downloaded, and essentially you're going to see the Dogecoin Core setup window. Through here, you're just going to click next. And in my case, it's showing program files Dogecoin. You can browse and put it anywhere you want. I'm going to put it on the desktop because that's the easiest place to access it for the purpose of this video. Go ahead and click next on that. You're going to leave all this, and you're downloading the Dogecoin wallet now. Super simple. That took like 5 seconds. Hit next, run Dogecoin Core, and it's going to pop up your Dogecoin Core wallet right here. Okay. So this screen right here, it's essentially basically syncing you up with the network. It's connecting to your peers. So 7 years and 23 weeks behind, since I've never really synced up with the Dogecoin network, it's going to basically run through all of the different transactions and get you all caught up with your peers. Okay. So this is the part where you're dedicating some of your resources to help the network confirm transactions. Okay. The more nodes you have on a network, the more secure the network is. Okay. That's the whole premise behind the blockchain. So we're going to go ahead and click hide on this for now and let that run in the background. You can see it's syncing the headers. Okay. And this time will decrease over time, but you don't have to worry about that for now. Go ahead and click hide. And what we're going to see now is your available Dogecoin or your pending Dogecoin and your total Dogecoin. Okay. If you want to send somebody Dogecoin, you would go to much send. Okay. And you would send the Dogecoin address of the person you want to send to. Okay. So in my case, this is my receiver address. Okay. So this is the address you're going to put in to send Dogecoin to. So if your friend has a receiver address, in my case, this is my receiver address, you can send them Dogecoin as payment. Okay. And in the case of receiving, you would effectively do the opposite. Okay. You would basically go to put in a label, put in the amount that you're looking for, and send an optional message to attach with the payment request, and you can request payment here. Okay. But we're going to ignore this for now. This transaction tab just shows you all the transactions that have ever happened. We're brand new to mining, so we're going to do this together. All right. Go to file, and over here, you're going to go to much receiving address. Okay. This is the address where people are going to send you Dogecoin. You're going to receive it. So if your friend wants to send you Dogecoin, you're going to send them your much receiving address. Okay. Here's one of mine. Okay. You can just go over here and click copy on it, on copy address. And this is basically the address that we want to send our Dogecoin to once it's finished being mined. Okay. So let's go back to our Unmineable Miner. And over here, we're going to paste our Dogecoin address. So if I clear this out and just click this paste, it's going to be the exact same address as the one we got here. Okay. So once you have that, you just click start, and it's essentially going to connect to the network, and it's going to start mining Doge. It's literally that simple, guys. Okay. Current hash rate is 0 mega hash. All right. And it's a calculated hash rate. It takes a few seconds, maybe a couple of minutes to catch up and tell you what your hash rate is going to be. But we can see our last 24-hour reward is 0 Doge, total paid 0 Doge. Every time you hit 30 Doge, it's going to send Dogecoin from your miner address, from your sender address on your miner to your receiver address in your Dogecoin wallet. That's the whole reason we downloaded the wallet. Okay, so once that occurs, we'll be able to see that in the transactions. Okay, so once you have 30 Doge, you'll see that transaction happen and pop up here when it gets sent. So our current hash rate is 20.7 megahash, sorry. And depending on how good or not good your graphics card is or your CPU is, this number will vary. Okay, so everyone's different. That's why these miners have like 8 or 10 graphics cards, because they're essentially trying to increase their hash rate. Okay, so right here you can see it's already popping up. So we went from a 0 hash rate at 17:39 p.m., which is 5:40, right? And at 17:40, we see that we have a current hash rate of 20.7. So essentially, you're just going to let this run in the background, all right, and do its thing. And this does cost electricity, okay? It's going to run up your electricity bill a bit. But if you're in Dogecoin for the long term, the value of Dogecoin will outvalue the spending that you're doing on your electricity. So that's the whole premise here. So guys, that's literally it. You're just leaving this here and mining your Dogecoin absolutely for free. Okay, you're paying an electricity bill, which you would do anyway for your computer, but why not put it to work while you're away, right? So that's pretty much how it is, and that's all there is to it. So guys, if you like what you saw here, which I mean, this is amazing, free Dogecoin, right? I'm really glad you guys stuck around and gave me the chance to watch this with you and make this video with you. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. If you like what you see, consider subscribing, comment, rate. If you don't like the video, let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see a video on next. And if it's something I can do, I definitely will. Okay? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. BitcoinMayne out.